Rodeo to come out and support such a great cause. And with me is board member Sammy Kanana and one of the title sponsors, Jonathan Scully, with Pelican Companies of America and Lake End Rentals. Thanks again, guys, for joining us. We do this every year. Sammy, tell us what the proceeds benefit here in South Louisiana.
Institutions that are a big part of helping businesses like Jonathan be successful. I mean, he can tell you just like anybody, good help is hard to find. And so to get somebody qualified out of SLCC or that Nickel State Petroleum Services program goes a long way to just keeping people employed around here and keeping the pool of available people fresh and healthy. You know, it's
Just another bonus and good
it
thing, I
is,
think,
it
for our
is. And, you
community.
know, obviously, none of this could be done without the support of our sponsors. I think Jonathan's in their third year. We've had DHD be a title sponsor for 2 years running now, and this year we picked up a new title sponsor, Performance Contractors, which is amazing. That's a big, well-known company in South Louisiana.
Yeah.
They do a lot of work all over the state. I'm sure they do
Yep.
some out-of-state stuff as well.
Yep.
Well, you're talking about sponsors. Let's go ahead and talk to Jonathan. And
Sure.
Jonathan, you do this to give back. Of course, the community has been good to you, made your company successful. Why do you want to give back and support the Morgan City Open Fishing Rodeo?
Well, I think this one's not about me giving back. This is about Mr. AJ. He started this, like 11 years ago, and I think he's just giving back to something that he believes in, which is our education, to better our employment, to better our community, to better our town. Everything starts right here. It starts in our backyard. And I believe SLCC, I got to do the Leadership St. Mary program last year and go tour their facility and their campus. And I think it's just amazing that we can have this in our backyard. South Louisiana is such about family, such about friends. And, you got so many people here that the parents just want to help them and give them the best chance to succeed. So when I see us giving back to SLCC somewhere that you can live at home. The parents can help you. You can still have a good meal. If you're sick on the weekends, it's not like we gotta send kids away to get a good education and then try to put them to work right here locally in the place we were born and raised. So anything for this town, for this community, in this state, right here in our backyards, I'm always all in.
Of course, it is a jewel right here in our backyard. And, maybe college, a 4-year degree is not for everybody. Maybe they want to trade, and that's exactly what it's all about.
Man, there's no substitute for skills, right? And I think that's more evident today than ever before. There's a lot of people that go to college and get out with a piece of paper that, you can't really do a whole lot with. But, you go learn you a good, solid trade, you can make a nice career for yourself and kind of hold the keys to your own success. You're not going to be dependent upon big corporate America to give you a job in a cubicle doing whatever, right?
Exactly. And right now, you've got the St. Mary Parish School Board who is working with SLCC on dual enrollments.
Oh, fantastic.
And these graduates, they're graduating from high school and from SLCC with a degree going straight into being a machinist or a welder all at one time. You can't be that, having
amazing.
a career at 18
Just,
years old.
All the stuff you hear in the news about the hundreds of thousands of people with these student loan debts that they'll never pay back. What did it get them?
Sure.
Now we're going to end up possibly having to foot the bill for paying these outrageous tuition fees for people that can't really do anything. It's unfortunate that the college education system has kind of turned into that in some respects, but it is what it is. We're here
I think it's accepted. It's got to be more and more. We get to sit at the table, and I'm, excited to be on the board this year. The thing, and I think we've been working on this every week for the last 10 weeks. But I think more than anything, people need to understand that if you want to stay local and you want to stay home and you want to go to school right here in your backyard, that's completely okay. You don't have to go to LSU. You don't have to go. To even Nichols, as much as we love Nichols and see what their program. It was awesome when we got to go last year and present them the check and really see what they're doing over there. But something like SLCC, and for so many people, this is a family event. This is the fishing thing where we're trying to get everybody to come out to. If you come to it, it's awesome. I think they got the snowball little deal every year.
We usually have something like that.
We got food. We got tons of toys like giveaways for the kids. But
CCA is going to show up with some giveaways for the kids. We'll have a few door prizes. What else we have?
Brady, I think I want to say that I hope more people get to understand going to work in your backyard, picking a trade, coming to school at SLCC. it's a good life. It's a good thing, and we encourage it. And I think I encourage the school for people to stay local, to stay right here, to work at our hospital, who's doing so much. And I love that. It was a Morgan City all-field fishing rodeo that AJ, Sammy, and the family wanted to change it to the Morgan City Open, tournament and rodeo because we encourage everything, and it's just to support education that goes everywhere, and that is just needed in our community.
And it went beyond education. Last year, you donated to several local organizations,
We
even
did.
beyond education.
We did. We donated to the St. Mary Ark that helps out
Yep.
with
They're
children with disabilities and whatnot.
civilians, and actually they're older. They don't have anywhere to go.
Right.
And she does an amazing job with that. So that was awesome to give back to St. Mary.
The Morgan City Police Benevolent Fund we gave a little bit to, the Boy Scouts of America, and also the Nicholas Bollner Foundation, which is geared towards mental health issues, which is a major crisis in today's world, right? So
Absolutely.
Fully support anything like that any way we can. Been very, very blessed to be a part of it. And you know what it comes down to? It comes down to, and you probably can't see all these, it comes down to all the names on this piece of paper, all the sponsors, majority of which are out of this community. These people have stepped up year after year. I want to call a few out. Of course, we got Pelican, DHD, and Performance as our title sponsors. We've got 2 diamond sponsors this year, Garber Brothers, Tanks a Lot, some platinum sponsors, EEC Testing Services, KAD Staffing, Taco Bell, B&G Foods, RBT Welders, and there are more here across the street. And the list of gold sponsors is pretty big this year as well. Blue Wing Consulting, Patterson State Bank, Berry Brothers, Oceaneering, King Trucking, Maritime Partners, Mayans Accounting, New Industries, Canada's, Central Boat, MCR Land. We got G&J Land and Marine. They're always helpful, man. They come through with food and support in any way they can. Lapco, SafeWork Solutions, Stansberry and Associates, Oshner Health, Bourgeois Smokehouse, Magnum Mud, EJ Fields, UBC Bank. Who else? Am I missing anyone? Intech Services, Regions Bank. So, we've got a large list of sponsors, and I'm sure you recognize most of those names are local businesses, right? So it's great to see the local businesses give back. It means they really understand what we're doing, they care, they support. It's not very often that we get turned away, and that's great. That's one thing I love about our small community is that as much as it just feels like family, right? Everybody kind of treats everybody like family, and I really appreciate that. I've lived in big cities, and it's not what they're cracked up to be. At the end of the day, this is home, and I appreciate, everybody stepping up and helping out.
That's exactly right. Well, tell us if someone wants to enter a fishing team for Saturday, what do they need to do?
So this year, we took the step and we had our website revamped. The new website is fantastic. You can get on mcofr.com. You can register to fish. You can pay the entry fee. You can take care of all of it on the website. We had the same accessibility for the golf tournament, but we had to shut it down maybe 2 weeks ago because it's full. Really impressed how much the golf portion of this thing has grown. The golf is a 2-man scramble that we hold Friday morning at 9 a.m., and initially, it was only just a little 9-hole tournament, just kind of something for the out-of-town people who were coming for the fishing to do the day before, and it's turned into a big event all onto itself. So, again, you can go to the website, mcofr.com. You can sign up, register, pay.
I'm going to give Rob Radke. I was with him this last week, and I know he's been working. He's the one kind of AJ, and we all lean on for the golf tournament. Last year we had too many teams, and somehow we made it go together. This year, I know we said we're going to cut it off at 60 teams. And when I talked to Rob the other day, he said we got 76.
Yeah, I think we went over again.
But he's putting it together, so I think Rob deserves a little credit and for always just making that happen.
Rob has been a critical part of getting the golf thing organized. He's done a great job. So for a boat entry, it's $150 per boat per category, and we have 4 categories: redfish, bass, catfish, and speckled trout. You can fish anywhere in public waters. I don't think you'll find many other tournaments for $150 you can put 4, 5, 6 people in the boat if you want
Yeah,
to go out,
unlimited amount of people.
fish.
It's a fun thing.
It
And,
is. It is.
Feed you after. We got the food. We got the gifts. So
We're going to
you
have
can
some
sit
boiled
down.
shrimp and hamburgers at the weigh-in.
Yep.
A few door prizes.
Yep.
I'm sure a little music. So it should
Major
be.
League Dragon normally comes out.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
everything. So the town's going to be there, and it's just a good event. We turn the music on, and everybody comes weigh in their fish. It's fun just to see what everybody brings in.
It really is.
It is.
I tried
It's a
to
good
cheat
time.
last year and get a professional fisherman, and it didn't work.
It did not work at all.
No, so
Yep.
it
Not at all.
didn't work.
And we'll be broadcasting live as well to bring you the fun and excitement on KQKI 95.3 FM and on the KQKI Digital Video Network. I am putting up the QR code right now. You can scan it with your phone or your tablet, and that'll bring you directly to the website. So just scan that QR code right now on your screen, and it'll bring you directly to the website. If you cannot remember it, however, it is mcofr.com, and you can register. They're still taking teams.
Plenty of room for more fishermen. I think in the past, we've had around 100 boats in a really good year. This year, we're only at about 50 so far, so we've got plenty of room for fishing. We'd
All
love
right.
to have anyone come out, register online. You don't have to show up anywhere before. You just show up at the weigh-in at the Morgan City Auditorium for 2 o'clock.
That's it. Come on, folks. Let's do this. It's fun. It's fishing. Load your
is.
family up, your family, friends, and let's do it. Show up at the weigh-in. Let's have a great time. The weigh-in is from 2 until
Hey.
4 p.m. at the auditorium.
The more people sign up, the bigger the check's going to be, too,
Yep.
if you're getting the money.
Yeah,
So
Yes, indeed. It could be your kid needing
That's
it.
right.
So
That's
I'd
right.
like to also just talk about the people who've been doing it for multiple years. I know.
Yeah, we do have some longtime sponsors, and these, again,
some credit.
mainly local communities. Our really big longtime sponsors, we're looking at Berry Brothers, Bourgeois Smokehouse, C&W Financial, Canada Supermarket, Central Boats, EEC Testing, Garber Brothers, Geoforce, Johnny's Propeller, King Trucking, Mayon's Accounting, MCR Land Investments, Oshner Tesh, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, Peterson Agency, Regions Bank, Skipper Sporting Goods, Tanks a Lot, and again, of course, last but not least, G&J.
All right. Well, thank you so much for all of you guys. Sammy, your family, all of those here at Tanks a Lot, Jonathan, Performance Contractors, and, of course, at DHD Offshore, everyone who's stepping up to make this happen. We'll see you out there Saturday for the weigh-in.
Definitely. I'll be a little sunburned. Hopefully, I got 5 good fish to weigh.
There you go.
I've got a title to defend.
All right, let's do it. So thanks a lot, you guys. Again, go to mcofr.com. That's mcofr.com, or scan that QR code. We'll see you Saturday. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Brady. Appreciate it.
And I'm Brady with 95.3 FM, KQKI, Bayou Vista, Morgan City, Louisiana.